Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Walmart exclusive Wrecker in his Mercenary gear from Season 2 of the Bad Batch. So of course, Walmart shipped this in a bag, and the bottom of the box, the tape was popped, so I had to open it just to make sure everything was fine. The figure's fine, and I like it. And of course, this comes in the deluxe size plastic-free Galaxy packaging, even though he was the same price as the others. I'm fine with that. But you got Star Wars The Black Series up top. Here we have a render of Wrecker. Looks nice. Star Wars The Bad Batch and Wrecker Mercenary gear. On this side of the box, you get a picture of what's inside. So you get Wrecker. He stands at 6.6 inches tall, so he's a big boy. You get his backpack, his blaster, which is the DC-17M. That's the interchangeable weapon system. Very cool blaster. You get a knife, his helmet, plastic-free packaging there. There's the side with the artwork. It's a nice picture, and I do love the burgundy color for the Bad Batch line. There's nothing on the top, and on the bottom is barcode, tiny print, and logos. And there's the back of the box. You got the same render as the front. You got a short bio in 5 different languages. This Wrecker's number 14 in the Bad Batch line, and you got some more tiny print down there. And the bio just says, far stronger than the average clone, Wrecker barrels through any obstacle thrown his way. He's also the resident demolitions expert, a job he performs with much enthusiasm. All right, I'm going to take Wrecker in the other room, and let's take a look at him. Okay, so here is Season 2 Wrecker, and let's take a close look at him. We'll start up top, and I think this face looks good. It's not as shiny as the other one. It's the same sculpt, but this one's a lot flatter, and I like it. I think the damaged eye looks pretty good. Nose, mouth, eyebrows look great. There's his regular eye. I think it looks very good, and the scars, yes, they're there. Not super prevalent. I mean, if the light hits it just right, you can see them, but they are there. I think from the neck up, I like it. And from the neck down, we do have some reuse, but there is a lot of new on this Wrecker. But this chest looks amazing. So this whole chest piece is new. It is new. It is similar to the other one up here, but down here, you have all these wrinkles. It looks nice. It looks really, really good. But this orange is great. This pinstripe around the outside is just slick. Love the black. Got some scratches in there. This green is just very neat. Yeah. I like that a lot. The shoulder pads, especially this right one, is just awesome. The orange, the gray, how it's stepped off right there, looks good. On the left side, so this part of the shoulder pad is very similar to the other one, but again, this one has a step off, and then this one is new. The arms are reuse, okay? Same van braces, same sleeves, same hands, but they look good. I love the new paint. Looks fantastic. So the belly's new. And this belt is new, and this little so-called strap for his blaster is new. But you got a lot of fine detail in there. I love the buckle. You've got a little bit of paint there. Some stuff going on there. I love that. Yeah, they actually put some paint on this belt. I love it. And that's what the back looks like. You have a really nice texture there. He's got a new butt, and the legs are the same legs. Same legs, just new paint job, but they look great. And the knife sheath is the same. Yeah, from head to toe, I really, really like this version of Wrecker. And if you want to compare these side by side, you can see that the new face is a little flatter. It's not quite as shiny as the original one. And as far as chest, so they are close, especially up around his neck. But it's pretty obvious that this part right there is different. And of course, you have this undersuit showing, whereas this is all armor. And the scratches don't line up. So this is all new. As far as the left shoulder bell, this part is close. Even some of the scratches line up. It's almost like they took this mold and just put it on top of this orange piece, right? Possibly. But it's pretty obvious that the right one is new. Yeah, this is cool right here. I love this. So the arms are the same. Same van braces, same biceps, same undersuit, same hands. Left side, same thing, just different paint job. Of course, the belt is new. His butt is new on the new one. And the legs are the same legs, right down to the feet, same shoes. And of course, the knife sheath is the same. Just they put some paint on the old one. That would have been nice on this one, but that's okay. That's okay. I love Season 1, but I do really, really like these new colors on this one. And as far as articulation, it is just like the other Wrecker. He's got some very good side to side, pretty good down, pretty good up, some tilt for days, crazy tilt. Arms get up pretty far. He's got some very good butterfly joints. The elbows on Wrecker are surprisingly good. Yeah, they get past 90. Love it. Swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. He has an up and down hinge on the right hand, and on the left hand, you have a side-to-side hinge. And as far as midsection, you've got some very good twist, a touch of crunch, some very good back, and some very good tilt. For legs, they get all the way up to there. That's very good. They go way out. They go back a decent amount. Single knees get a little past 90. He's got a swivel at the knee, and then feet go down that far. They go up just a little bit, and you do have some swivel at the ankle. Oh, and he's got a very good thigh swivel. So being on the same body, the articulation is virtually the same, and I think it's pretty good. And as far as accessories, there's his knife that he comes with, big old vibro knife. Cool sculpt. It's the same as the previous version. Now, I do have a little bit of a paint oopsie on the blade, but it's okay. The handle is a slightly different color, but yeah, pretty wicked looking knife. And there's season 1. It's the same knife, and I never really appreciated how the blade it's not lined up with the handle. That's a little weird, but overall, I think it's a cool weapon. And as far as Wrecker holding this knife, it is extremely loose in the right hand. Okay, even though the sheath is on the right side, it's not going to stay in the right very well. Even like this, like a reverse grip, it's just not going to stay. It's extremely loose in the right. Let's look at the left. How about the left hand? The left hand's a little tighter. There we go. Okay, it really doesn't stay in the left hand either. I haven't played with the other Wrecker in a long time. I guess I forgot. Yeah, the knife really doesn't work. It's a little more stable in the left. But yeah, it's not... Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad with the head cocked sideways a little bit like he's about to slash. Yeah, it's definitely more stable in the left. It's not great, but I kind of like the look of that. And there's a reverse grip in the left hand, and I think that's a cool pose right there. But I think I'm just going to sheathe this knife for now. That goes in there very well, and it's not coming out. And that looks great in its little sheath there on his leg. And next up, we have the DC-17M, the interchangeable weapon system, and this is a cool weapon. I mean, they made it a lot bigger this time. Now it's just cast all in black. Okay, there's no weathering. There's no dry brushing anywhere. It's just all black, but it is a cool sculpt, and I am so glad that they made this one bigger. I mean, look how much bigger the new one is compared to the original. It suits him. As far as proportions, I like this one much better. And before I get into Wrecker holding this weapon, just want to show you how this strap works. So the strap will go through the trigger guard, and then it will peg into this little slot. And it doesn't work very well. This was kind of a letdown. That's what that looks like. It's pretty secure once it's in there, but it's just barely in there. I don't think I will ever use this, but that's what that looks like. And as far as Wrecker holding this weapon, so it is the same hand as last time, but since the blaster's bigger, the grip is a little bit bigger, so it's a little loose. You'd think it would be tighter, right? With the grip being bigger, it really doesn't fit in there all that well. But once you get it there, you get the finger through the trigger guard, it stays pretty well. It's pretty stable. And if you just want him firing with one hand like that, I think that looks good. And if you want to get two hands on this weapon, you certainly can. And fortunately on mine, the left hand is a lot softer this time around. On season 1, the left hand was like concrete, so I had a hard time doing this. This is a lot softer, so you can easily get the left hand down here. And that looks very good. And the fact that he's got great elbows, the wrist hinge works well, butterfly joints help. You can get this blaster all the way up to his face. He's practically aiming right down the sights, and I think that is just awesome right there. But for right now, I think I'm just going to keep him at a relaxed stance, and let's take a look at the backpack from season 2. It's the same sculpt as the previous version. You have less paint this time. You just have some orange stripes here and there, but it's a cool sculpt. It's on a T-peg. And here, we'll just compare real quick. So there's season 1. You have a lot more going on. This one's just some orange. I mean, it's fine. It looks fine, but I do like this one a lot. And let's put the backpack on him. It just plugs in. Fairly secure. It doesn't feel very tight, but it's not just going to fall off. And man, that orange looks good. That looks nice, especially because this is close by. Beautiful shade of orange, and I think that looks really good on his back. And last, we have the helmet, and there's not a whole lot going on here. It's just kind of a black and gray and white. Same helmet as last time, just, I don't know, it's okay. It's fine. Now, you do have this beautiful little splash of red there on the back. I am loving that. But overall, I mean, it's still a cool helmet. And there's season 1 on the left and the new one on the right, and yeah, I think I like this one better. I mean, you got the 99 on the forehead. I think the teeth look a little bit better on the first version. The jaw, down here, the mandible, what would be the mandible, like a skull, I think looks a little better on the previous one, but it's fine. It's fine. The red on the back is a lot more vibrant on the new. Okay, I do like that a lot. Let's see how this goes on his noggin. Okay, that just pops on very well. It does want to get hung up back here. Whoops, all right. It just flew right off his back. Okay, get on there. There we go, that's better. All right, so with helmet on, it's a great look. And you still have some down, some up. The tilt is definitely affected. You have a little, I don't know, side to side still okay. The tilt is affected. But overall, I think that's a cool looking helmet. There he is just cradling the helmet, and I do love the look of that. And there's a shot of him with the helmet just sitting on his head. All right, so for now, I'm just gonna leave him just like this. Let's go stick him on the shelf, and let's see what he looks like there. And there we have it, and I must say, they just look good. They just look really good. And you can see how he scales. So Wrecker is, of course, taller than the other three. Got a little spot there reserved for Omega. I'm pretty happy with these. I mean, the Season 1 figures look great. I love their original armor, but I really like how these colors just pop on the shelf. All right, so bottom line, I really like this version of Wrecker. The colors are toned down a little bit. Okay, they're not quite as bright as, say, Hunter, and I like it. Beautiful shade of orange. I love this shoulder bell up here. The green there is just awesome. Backpack, helmet. I love the bigger blaster. Knife looks good, sheathed, from top to bottom. It is a killer looking Wrecker, but I want to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of Wrecker in his mercenary gear from Season 2 of The Bad Batch. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching. See you guys next time.